now we see the Arms Tech President strung up.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech President, Kenneth Baker, right?
Well, that title would suggest that he is anyway.
No! Don't touch it!
And it's connected to...
C4.
That's right. Okay, this shot is weird. Why the hell do we see from inside a gun? What's the point of that? But that's just an opinion. It's not necessarily bad or anything. It's just I don't see
Right.
the point of that shot.
Fire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And who is this guy? Well, he's about to say it.
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver.
Yeah? Oh, come on!
Ocelot.
What the hell was up with that break? Do you usually go like that? You say, hey, my name's John Smith. No, you don't.
For you, Solid Snake.
I know he was showing off with his gun skills,
Now
but
we'll
come
see if the
on!
man can
What
live
was
up
with
to the
that
legend.
break? That was weird. Just take a long pause before you say the second part of your name. That's just...
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Ocelot. I mean, what was with that? I'm sorry, but I just think that's weird. But anyway, now we're going into our first boss battle, if you want to call it that. So let's just get out the gun, and we can try and shoot him in first person if you want. You don't even have to chase him around like you did in the original.
I can't see!
There I didn't actually shoot him, I shot the pipe behind him so he was blinded. Because you heard him say, I can't see. Almost got him now. Might have to move a bit here. Nope.
I can't see!
And there you have him. So, way easier than in the original. It was easy there too, but at least then you had to chase him around a bit.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
And now... we get another character.
What?
And again, I think that pause was a bit too long. I get that they want to emphasize that he was cut and all that, and it was cut really fast, but if someone cuts off your hand, it doesn't take 5 minutes for it to start to bleed. But again, you might call that nitpicking, but it's just part of the reason of the whole weirdness of the game. The whole weird choices they've made in terms of cutscenes and all that. But anyway, this is probably a character that a lot of people find to be a really cool character. And I think so too, but I'm not sure I like his new voice though, because he has a new voice actor, which you will hear in a moment.
You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
That's also a shot I don't get.
And like you, I have no name.
It's not a bad voice really for that guy, but I'm not sure. I think I like the original a bit more. That's more a matter of opinion than... But his scream is a bit better in this version, I have to say. But the thing I liked about the original voice actor for this character was that in the original you hear in every single line, you hear that he's in pain, he's struggling almost every time, and you know, but this is quite a cool scene, although I think I'm a part of that group of people who think these scenes are a bit over the top, because you don't really need all this, especially not yet, and I'll give you a reason for that. Because I'm not gonna tell you all that right now, but something is revealed about this character later in the game, about who he truly is, and a lot of you probably already know what I'm talking about there. But how Snake finds out who he is by fighting him, because he remembers his fighting style and all that. And for me, it just seems weird that if they already had a fight, that he hasn't recognized him yet. And I know that that wasn't the longest and biggest fight they ever had and all that, but still, they shouldn't fight before he fights him later as a boss, because that's when he finally identifies him.
The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Because in the original he didn't fight him at all here, he just ran off.
Sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
He just screamed and ran
Answer
off.
my question.
I like that better,
What
but
about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
and
It's not like I didn't fight.
coming up in
I
a
managed
bit,
to resist Psycho
I
Mantis's mind
think
probe.
it'll be in the next part.
How'd you do it?
Really, I don't think
Surgical implants in my
it'll fit into
brain.
this, no. I think it'll be in the next part.
Surgical implants.
There's
Kinda
one of the
like
weirdest
insulation.
moments
Everyone
the
who knows
entire
those top
game.
secret codes has it.
is in this
DARPA chief?
scene with these two, with Snake talking to
But
the
DARPA
Arms Tech
chief said
president.
Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
And I'll point that
I'm
out
sure
in the
you
next
heard
part,
him
but
right.
it's not going to be in this
Yeah.
part, but it's
Anyway, how did
very
they get your
close to the
code?
beginning of the next part.
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
I like that Snake felt the need to
You're a funny
act
guy.
that out,
So
that his arm was sliced off.
the DARPA chief, is he okay?